There are times where you need to quickly draft a document and get the thoughts out of your head and then go ahead and edit it and produce a final project. For example, I am working with a set of grad students. One of the things that they have to do is create a program plan. We're going to do this over a multi-stage process. The first one is a very rough draft, and it's just to get their thoughts out of their head about their particular project, things that they're thinking of that we're going to expand on it throughout the rest of the term. I recognize how much time and energy it goes into actually crafting that plan and sitting there and typing that plan and knowing that it's going to change over time. I don't want them to invest too much time. One way to do this is actually to use dictation in order to just get your thoughts out and flesh out the ideas that you're going to craft. So there's 3 different ways that I'm going to show on how to dictate a project. And I've used this to write books. I think it's a really powerful way to just pour out ideas. The first one that I want to show you is Otter AI. I want to also show you Google voice typing, also in Microsoft Word. We're going to start with this program plan, and I look at this program plan and I decide that I want to share my thoughts dealing with marketing on the particular plan that I'm working. So I'm going to use Otter AI. So I log into Otter AI and I select record. Right away, Otter AI is capturing all my thoughts as I am speaking. So now let's go to that marketing piece, and I'll just provide an example of sharing my thoughts dealing with marketing. Marketing for this particular project, what I'm going to do is take a multi-tiered approach to get the word out about this particular project. First is social media, that we will create a multi-day campaign focusing on the platforms for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So we will need to create creatives for each of those particular platforms, as well as the descriptions of the program, and make sure that there is always a call to action taking us back to the particular event that we are having. Additionally, we need to flesh out an editorial calendar. So we have other platforms that we need to post messages, getting in that on our blog post, etc., etc., etc. So you can see with Otter AI that I can very rapidly capture my thoughts, and then I'd have to go back and clean it up. I recognize that. But if I could take a topic, I could rapidly pull together all my thoughts and make it available. So that is Otter AI. So I would stop recording, it would process my note, and then I would copy and paste that into my particular program plan and go from there. The next way of dictating something is to actually do it in a Google document. So I brought up my program plan. Here I am looking at that marketing, and I decide that I want to add some of my thoughts in marketing, but I don't want to type them out. So what I would do is I would select tools and select voice typing. Now I would click and start speaking, and it would capture those particular thoughts. So for marketing in this particular program, we are going to look at a multi-phased approach to this. Period. It will consist of social media, period. It will consist of blog posts and announcements to our website, period. New paragraph. In terms of social media, we're going to focus on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, period. For each of these platforms, we are going to need to create creatives or the visual aspects of the program, and we are going to have to provide a description along with a call to action. We want them to go be able to register for our particular event, period. As you can see, once again, we can very quickly add content to our program and draft out a very robust report very rapidly, and then we would just go back and clean it up. So that is definitely a way that we can approach this. Another way that you can craft a dictation for a document is to use Microsoft Word. So here I have a document in Microsoft Word, and from the Home tab, there is an option for dictate. So it's just simply a matter of putting your cursor where you want it. In this case, I'm talking about marketing, and click on dictate. And once dictate is going, Microsoft is listening to your what you're saying and going ahead and putting that on paper. Period. New paragraph. So it's a matter of getting to know what the specific languages are or the commands for your dictation program. I don't know them as well for Microsoft Word as I do for Google, and for Otter AI, it takes care of the punctuation and a variety of the different cleans up your language a lot better. So that's why I particularly like Otter AI, period. New line. But in this case, we're going to talk about marketing. And like I said, marketing is going to be done in a multi-phase approach, period. We are going to focus on social media, comma, our blog presence, comma, and various announcements to our communities, period. New paragraph. In terms of social media, we are going to look at Facebook, comma, Instagram, comma, and Twitter. Period. New line. For each of these social media presence, we are going to make sure that we have a creative or a visual aspect for each of the posts, along with a description that uses copywriting to explain what we're doing, and also has a call to action to our event so individuals can register, period. And as you can see, it goes ahead and, captures what you say word to word. And it's, now it's a matter of cleaning it up. But this allows you to do a dump of information, things that you think are important about that particular topic. What I also recommend is when you do dictation is don't worry about it. Just turn it on, start talking. You can always edit later, but don't try to edit as you are talking. Just continue on and just dump the information that you need to help, and then go back in and tidy it up. So this is a great way to capture those projects, to get a first draft of a paper. This is a great way to do that. As I've said, I use this for drafting books. During NaNoWriMo, I will have a set of bullets that I'm going to speak to, and then I speak about them, and it's managed to get me 50,000 words with no effort. And then I go back and clean it up and improve upon it, but it's a place to start. Hope this helps. Bye for now.